Good morning, I'm Hasiel Cordoba, and this is the 69 News Netcast. If you weren't watching 69 News at sunrise, here's a bit of what you missed. Bill Cosby's sexual assault trial went on for 2 weeks but stood still in deadlock. We'll have to wait longer to see if a new jury can come to a verdict, as a judge said Cosby's former attorneys could leave the case. WFMZ's Alexandra Hogan has more.
With sexual assault accusations still on the table against Bill Cosby, the famous comedian can now stand behind a new defense team.
Hopefully they'll get up to speed quickly in the case so that we can bring this case to justice.
Just weeks ago, Cosby's previous defense team filed paperwork to withdraw from the case, including lead defense lawyer Brian McMonigal of Philadelphia. Tuesday, Judge Stephen O'Neill approved the switch. Cosby tweeted pictures welcoming his new counsel, Kathleen Bliss, Sam Silver, and Tom Mesereau, an attorney who won an acquittal in Michael Jackson's child molestation case.
Unfortunately, there was a continuance request in the case. That was granted.
The Cosby Show actor is accused of drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constant in 2004 at his home in Philadelphia. While he says he did give her drugs, he says the encounter was consensual. Dozens of women accuse the actor of the same thing, but because of the statute of limitations, they can no longer press charges against him. The trial that started in June went on for 2 weeks before the jury from Allegheny County reached an impasse.
It's a case that deserves a verdict, and we intend to get there.
District Attorney Kevin Steele pledged to bring the case back to the Montgomery County Courthouse quickly. It was set to begin in November, but Judge O'Neill says that won't give the new team sufficient time to prepare.
It looks like the trial is not going to take place until the spring.
Fire crews were at the scene of the Penske building in Cumru Township, Berks County for several hours overnight. Crews were called to the scene just after midnight for a report of smoke in the building. Our crew in the area saw several fire trucks and emergency responders at the scene. Police say they aren't sure whether there was any fire in the building. No word yet from those firefighters on what was actually going on. Federal investigators are testing the operator of the SEPTA train that crashed yesterday morning. Officials with the National Transportation Safety Board say the operator provided samples for drug and alcohol testing. They also plan to interview the operator today. The single-car transit train crashed into the back of an unoccupied car at a terminal in Upper Darby yesterday. The NTSB says 32 passengers and the operator were injured. They say both cars buckled but didn't have much damage, and neither derailed. The crash is still under investigation. Police have released encouraging news after a near drowning over the weekend in Carbon County. Police say a 9-year-old boy pulled from Mauch Chunk Lake is doing well as he recovers in the intensive care unit at Lehigh Valley Hospital. Police say the boy was snorkeling when he went under Saturday. He was pulled from the water by a beachgoer, and a nurse at the scene began performing CPR until the boy could be flown to the hospital. For more local news, watch 69 News or get updates at WFMZ.com. With the 69 News Netcast, I'm Hasiel Cordoba.